What is going on, guys? Samurai Solo here, and I am back with EA Sports UFC 3, getting some fights in with Glover Teixeira. He's fighting this Saturday, so I want to do a little showcase with him. Oh, nice movement by him. We're facing Chuck Liddell for our first fight. Did a nice little back sway there. And we returned the favor. I should have done a takedown off that, but I didn't. I do drop that body hook. Glover has, I believe, body snatcher level 3. And you see how he was coming forward and missing? Negative 20% denial window when they're coming forward and you shoot a double leg. And on top of that, he was throwing punches, which probably gave me a little bit of extra grapple advantage as well. So now we're on top. Jump into side control here. And that's the thing with Glover in this game. He has excellent boxing. A little slow, you know, compared to some other guys, but his boxing is powerful. But his ground game is also powerful as well. He has a great top game. And, man, I let him get straight up because why? I was committing to the guillotine. Whenever I commit to the guillotine, try to get that, they do something completely different. Every time. Ooh, and he's letting the punches rip here. And I'm just trying to find an opportunity to maybe take him back down. I think I'm not going to try to stand with him too much here. We'll look for our openings. I kind of want to do a mixture with Glover of striking and grappling. And there we go. He comes forward. We time him once again with that double leg. Now we're going to get into side control. Man, I cannot get that side saddle. That's so frustrating when it shows it pretty much complete. And his transition of sprawling out is able to beat me getting the side saddle. Doesn't make sense to me. And, man, I messed up badly there and I let him get that on me. He got it. And, man, he lets us sweep him right there in the half guard. I did go into practice mode with Glover a little bit to see his moves, but I didn't even know what he offered off his back. I didn't check that, but when I saw that half guard sweep, I had to take it. Go and get in the top mount here. And now we're in side control once again. And again, my side saddle pretty much completes. He doesn't start doing the sprawl out until late in my animation of the side saddle, and it's still giving him priority. I'm not sure why that is. I don't know if it's always like that. I don't know if it's a stamina thing, a ground ratings. I don't know, but it's pretty annoying. And I'm going for this guillotine. Glover has a level 3 guillotine, and it's only 4 stages, as you can see. Yep, but he's able to get out. Good job by him. He did a good job escaping that. I wasn't sure if I was even going to get that, but I knew there wasn't much time left, so I decided to go for it. And good first round. We were able to take him down and control him pretty good. If we look at the stats here, yeah, we controlled him for 2 minutes and 37 seconds, almost half the round. We had him on the ground there. Got a couple takedowns. There we go. Slip straight left hook. Actually rocks him there. I was glad I decided to throw that left hook and not go for a takedown because we got a nice rock. Man, we landed a nice left hook as he was leaned into it and it still didn't. He was still able to get that uppercut off. Surprised he didn't get re-rocked again off that. There we go. Now he hit that slip straight. And I need to remember to quit doing just a regular double leg. Glover does have the high double and high single leg takedowns. Those are the guys I like in this game that are threats on the feet, but then they can go to the ground too. And I'm going for that arm triangle. Glover has a very nice arm triangle in real life. Submitted several fighters with that, but his stamina was way too high. If I couldn't get that guillotine when his stamina was lower, I wasn't going to get that, but decided just to try it anyway. And now we're on top. Drop some ground and pound. Good job by him. He's able to escape. And Glover, unfortunately, and man, that's how I knew it was laggy because I did block that. Yeah, there was definitely some latency behind the scenes here. Unfortunately, though, Glover does not have stack guard. Not even if you posture up first. There's no stack guard for him. Decided to drive him towards the fence here. And we're able to get the high body lock. Block him there. He's not going to let me have that side saddle. Now we block his get up, and now we're going to Drop some hammer fist. Back into side control. Yeah, he really can't block us. He's been able to block my side setup, but he can't block me from advancing positions usually. There we go. We block him there. Drop an elbow, then go to side saddle. Let's see if we can't hold this, or at least do a little bit of damage here like we are now. So he's trying to arm trap. So when you see that, just take your time with the ground and pound. And that's fine if he goes backside. Go ahead and take his back here. Back flatten him out, and this is trouble for him right now. Yeah, this position can be a little cheesy. As you see right there, I'm just dropping these hammer fists, and that's it. But see, you see what he was trying to do? He was trying to turn in the mount, and I was interrupting his animation. What you want to do in that position, if your back is flattened and you want to get out of it, just go back up, press up on the right stick, and your back will still be taken, but you won't be flattened out anymore. Of course, that can be blocked, though, but that's what you want to do if you're trying to turn in a mount and you're getting interrupted. You have to try that, because otherwise that's what happens. See the stats there? First round stats we saw. Let's see the second round. Then we'll move on to the next fight. Three of three on takedowns. Well, the cage takedown counts as one, but on to the next. All right, here we're facing Tito Ortiz. See what we can do against Tito here. And this guy's coming out ripping shots. Yep. Pull back on that hook. Free takedown. Grapple advantage. No one's letting me have my side saddle today. We're able to block Tito there. I don't even know what Tito's off his back rating is, but it's probably not that great. Yeah, and this guy's trying to play the arm trap game. He got me there. But that's a dangerous game to play. Because in the meantime, if you don't get it, your block's getting beat up. And I'm not going to go crazy. As you see, I'm taking my time here. And his block is being chipped away at. Not just a short-term block health, or, you know, to regenerate, but your long-term, it shrinks. It shrinks and shrinks the more and more you get that block beat up. So that's why I'm terrible at arm trapping anyway, so I don't ever try to do it. Once in a great while, I'll give it a shot, and almost every single time I get pounded out from full mount if I try to arm trap. So I just don't even bother. There are some guys that are really, really good at it, but I'm bad at it. There we go. Now we got side saddle. And again, he's trying to play that game of arm trapping or trying to catch me so he can go back. It'll put me back in side control if he times it right. But in the meantime, we're chipping at him. See, he finally got me there, but it's not a big deal. We're staying calm, not wasting stamina. Good job. He blocked my full mount there. He tries to sprawl out, but we're on it. I knew that's what he was going to do. Blocks my side saddle. He knew that's what I was going to do. And I mean, I went to block that way, but his grapple advantage was probably too high. Didn't give it to me. And yeah, the ref will pretty much stand us up here. So I'm just going to go ahead and just drop some shots on his body till the ref says stand back up. Because if I would have tried to transition, it's such a large window, he'll be able to block that. You can block that all day. A blind person can block that if you don't immediately. When you get in that sprawl position, you have to immediately try to transition or the grapple advantage is gone instantly. And the person has such a gigantic window to block you. So that's the best thing just to do is just stay there and let him up.
Teixeira gets caught with that punch. Don't be afraid to get that head off the center line. Well, his opponent's got the read now, Joe.
As you can see here, he's dropping some nice shots. Oh, sorry guys, had my mic muted. We timed him real good there and rocked him, dropped him. See, his block has been beat up now. Go for that throw, don't get it. That's fine. Back away. See, look how quick his block is breaking down now because he let me get all those shots on the ground off. That's the risk you take doing that arm trap business. Look at that one jab. Watch his block when I hit him with strikes here. Look at that. 3 punches right there just went straight through his block. That last straight right hand just destroyed the block. And with his head health where it was, that was a wrap. Telling you guys, don't play that game. Don't play that arm trap game unless you're really, really good at it. Because even if you eventually get it, people are going to get shots off on you in the meantime. And that's what's going to happen. You'll be easy pickings on the feet after that. See, that final straight right just crashed right through it. Didn't even need that follow-up left hook. And Tito's not a bad character in this game. His stand-up actually is a little underrated. I've used him before. I mean, I'm not saying he's a Alexander Gustafsson or DC on the feet, but his stand-up is decent enough. But we were able to get him. You see the stats there in our favor. Let's go on to the next one. And we are facing Wanderlei Silva. And man, I was surprised at this variety so far. I was ready for the Daniel Cormiers to Alexander Gustafssons, John Jones. It's pretty good to get these kind of fights. And there we go, slip straight. And this time I remember to do the high double leg. I thought we were going to be facing a Wanderlei hook spammer. Able to block him there. And I always have a hard time with Wanderlei's hooks because he has those unique hooks. I can never time myself right to pull back on those, it seems. It's really weird for me to time those. But he happened to throw a jab there, and we're able to get him right to the ground, see if we can keep him here. Man, I really wish Glover had stack guard.
Back to half guard now.
I'm surprised I don't see more Glover players. I mean, because he is a threat in this game. I mean, his stats are great. He honestly, I love Glover. But, you know, he's getting towards the end of his career. In his last few fights, he's seen better days. His last fight, actually, he faced Carl Roberson, and he was actually, I think he was knocked out for a split second, but he managed to get the fight to the ground and get the submission. And then against Misha Serkunov, another guy was lighting Glover up on the feet, and I think in Glover's prime that doesn't happen. And it was looking really bad for Glover until he got the takedown and was able to pound Misha Serkunov out because he is great on the ground. He's a black belt. He has good top control, solid submissions. But, yeah, his stand-up and his chin look like they're not what they used to be anymore. And he's older. He's like 38, 39, I believe. And he's facing Ian Cutelaba, who's a very, very dangerous guy if y'all have seen him fight. That guy's a berserker. And Glover really needs to get that fight to the ground ASAP. Trying to stand with him will not go good for him. We'll see how it goes. And this guy here is punching. I think he wanted the arm trap. I think he was trying to play that game, but he was throwing punches off. Either that or he just kind of gave up and let me have the win. He was throwing punches off his back there, which guys will try to do sometimes to bait you to, you know, go crazy with punches so they can arm trap you. But maybe that's what he was trying to do. I don't know. But, yeah, he made that one very, very easy for us. And I was kind of surprised Glover didn't have a ground and pound perk because he has solid punches on top. But yeah, you see him go out there, went limp. See the stats? He had 9, but that's from I guess from off his back. But on to the next one. And look at that, Volkan Ozdemir. Man, I'm just blown away by these fights we're getting. It's been a minute since I've used Ozdemir. Guy switches over to southpaw. I used to try to use Ozdemir, but yeah, he moves a little, feels a little sluggish. I don't know if that's what I'm trying. It's been a while, so maybe it's not as bad as I remember. But yeah, a little slow. But he has deadly stand-ups though still. And man, I didn't even intend to go for a takedown, but when he whiffed on that leg kick, it was just like instinct. It was just muscle memory, I guess. Like, take him down. I actually wanted to box there a little bit. And I let him get that. I let him get that. Ooh. Postures, we block that. He does a fake. He's trying to do all these fakes, but we don't bite. And now we're going for that guillotine. And look at his stamina now. And Ozdemir, I'm sure, does not have the best submission defense. It's not like Chuck. And his submission and his stamina is low. And only a 4 stage for Glover. And this guy looks like he does not know what to do on these submissions. He's not escaping them properly. And that's going to do it. Made that one very easy for us once it hit the ground. But I think I'm going to go ahead and stop right here. Just wanted to get a quick showcase in with Glover since he's fighting. And yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing him fight. Hopefully that goes well for him. Hopefully he doesn't end up getting KO'd. As I said, I am a Glover fan, but it's going to do it for this one, guys. I do appreciate all of you watching. Y'all have a great day. I will catch you all next time. Peace.
perfectly executed. And let's watch it here one more time. Deep submission and the tap.
So there he is, your winner by submission. That could hold up as one of the better subs of the year. Near perfect execution tonight. The official decision is...